Hello, my name is Brandon, and today I am telling the classic Irish folk tale called The Field of Boliauns. Um, it was a story suggested by my girlfriend's mother. Apparently, she heard it a lot growing up, given that they're from Irish descent. So, here is my take on the story. It might be a little smaller or a shorter version of what you are used to. That's because we want to hit the time frame. So here is. Otherwise, the story is really long. But this is a rendition of it. So, once upon a time, a clever farmer named Tom Fitzpatrick was walking through the woods when he heard a tiny clicking sound. He crept closer and he kept hearing this sound go click, 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 click. And as he crept closer, he spotted a leprechaun in a tiny leather apron, hammering away at a little shoe. Tom knew if he could catch the leprechaun and keep his eyes locked on him, the leprechaun would be forced to tell him where his gold is hidden. Tom lunged forward and grabbed the little man by his coat. "Where is your treasure?" Tom demanded, staring hard at the fairy. The leprechaun grasped, but realized he was trapped. "All right, friend, follow me," he squeaked. He led Tom into a massive field filled with thousands of identical yellow wildflowers called bouillons. The leprechaun pointed directly to the root of one large plant. "Dig right here, under this very bush," the leprechaun said. "There is a massive pot of gold waiting just for you." Tom's heart leaped with joy, but then he looked down at his empty hands. He had forgotten to bring his shovel. He knew that if he walked away to get one, he would never find the exact same plant again in this giant field. Tom had a brilliant idea. He had a bright red ribbon from his pocket and tied it securely around the stem of the specific flower. "Now," Tom said, still keeping his eyes glued to the leprechaun, "swear to me that you will not touch or remove this red ribbon while I am gone." "I swear by the ancient magic of these hills," the leprechaun promised solemnly. "I will not touch a ribbon, nor will I take it off the plant." Satisfied, Tom let the little man go. He ran as fast as his legs would carry him, back to his farmhouse. He grabbed his heavy iron shovel and dashed right back to the field, dreaming of all the riches he was about to dig up. But when Tom stepped into the field, his jaw dropped in absolute shock. The leprechaun had kept his word. He really did. He had not touched Tom's ribbon at all. Instead, the sneaky fairy had tied an identical ribbon around every single flower in the entire field. There was red ribbons as far as the eye could see. Thousands of red ribbons fluttered in the breeze as far as you could fathom. Tom realized he had been completely outsmarted. He walked home empty-handed, laughing at how easily the wee folk had fooled him. Thank you so much.